Shalom friends, welcome to Daf Reactions Moed Katan 21. So, death. It happens to all of us eventually, I've heard, except for Eliyahu Hanavi, but that's a different story. Today's Daf continues to talk about mourning rituals, what you can and cannot do. For example, you can't go to work, you can't wear shoes, you can't have sex, you can't moisturize. You're also not supposed to actually teach Torah, as Torah is an enjoyable activity unless it turns out you're the one person in the community who can do this. Back in the day, there were people in the study hall whose whole job it was to repeat what the teacher was instructing, literally saying it louder for the people in the back. But if you did show up to teach during this time, how would everybody know you're in mourning? So we get an example. So even though his son had just died, Rabbi Yehuda Bar Ilai went to the study hall and he sat down and he was there to teach. But so another rabbi came next to him and sat down next to him. And a second rabbi came by and sat next to the first rabbi. And a third rabbi came and sat next to him. And then Rabbi Yehuda Bar Ilai whispered his lecture to the rabbi over here, who whispered it to the rabbi on his other side, who whispered it to the rabbi over there, who discreetly texted it to the guy whose job it was to be a human megaphone that day. Everybody got what was going on. Then the daf gets to a really interesting conversation about if and how you are supposed to greet people. You don't go up and say, hey, how you doing? Because what kind of question is that? How do you think they're doing? So the Gemara suggests that during the 12 months of bereavement, you might be able to go up to somebody and sort of generally, quietly, and very privately say, you be consoled. Rabbi Meir is not down with that approach at all. Nope. It's like, whoa, don't do that. You know what that's like? That's like if you broke your leg and it's finally healing. A doctor comes by and says, oh, I see your leg has healed. Let me break it again for you and then heal you so you can leave me a great review on WebMD. I think Rabbi Meir's message is pretty clear. If you're not a mourner and you're talking to somebody who is, don't really make it about you. Use empathy before you decide to open your mouth and rip open someone's barely healed trauma.